Today's message: once someone crosses your boundaries and you pretend that nothing happened, you just taught them that the cost of disrespecting you is absolutely zero. And people always take what's free. Don't forget that. Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, we're about to lock it in today. And I'm about to show you the importance of ISO 20022 assets and why you must have something like this in your portfolios. Now, to do this, we're going to be talking about the Swift messaging system, the banking system, and the upcoming date of November 22nd, and how that's going to change everything within the way banks transfer money, and how the well-positioned cryptos, those that are ISO compliant, are going to play an important part. Now, I understand, and I'm always big on education on this channel. I understand that a lot of people, you've been hearing this ISO 20022 change and the ISO change, and things are going to change so much, and XRP, XLM, and all these cryptocurrencies that are ISO compliant are going to blossom. But if the people don't understand it, really, if all you can say is, yeah, it's ISO, things are going to change, then you're not going to understand it on the level that you need to. Hence, you're not going to really understand the need to stack your assets. So in this, I've created a spreadsheet that break it down in layman terms and help you understand it. So this is your first time here, guys. My name is Mr. Foresight. I try to make crypto easy for anyone to understand, even a baby. And I do that by examining cryptos that are on a movement rather than here for a moment. Now, if this sounds like a channel for you, by all means, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos, guys, and share this information as I'm trying to help as many people as I can gain some type of breathing room in their finances and their education and their confidence. Now, guys, I'll offer a wealth of information, and I also offer ways for you to protect your crypto. I'm big on protecting your assets like you would anything in life. You want to take your crypto off of these exchanges, and the best way to do that is invest in a cold storage wallet. Now, on this channel, I promote Tangent wallets because I believe that they're the best it is, because they are simply easy to use, guys. I offer a 10% discount down below on Tangent. Every asset that I talk about can be held on the Tangent wallets. Now, that 10% down below does go to support this channel. So we're going to jump right over here because I want to jump into this. And to do that, I said we was going to lock in today. Part of locking in is understanding why I follow some of the cryptos that I do. But one thing you will hear me preach: when you get into cryptocurrencies, you want to know, it's like any business. You want to know who runs that company, what's their background, but mainly you want to know what drives them. And are they really hungry? Because if they're not hungry and if they're not looking to be the best, then sometimes you're going to be holding the asset that's going to go nowhere. So in this, I'm going to be looking at Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, XRP. We love our XRP Nation, stand up. But something he said told me all I needed to know about him and his crew. So we're going to jump over here to X. And I posted this morning. Make sure you follow me on X if you're not, at Mr. Foresight 64. It does need this blue check or it's not me. So I'm going to play this. It's only 1 minute, but it's going to tell you a lot about Brad Garlinghouse. Check this out.
Swift wouldn't let us attend Sibos. Some people don't know. It's a true story. We couldn't get space, a booth at Sibos. And so we decided, this was in Toronto, and we decided, Sibos, the land of big banks. We were the disruptors, literally. So we went down the street, we hosted our own event, and admittedly, it was a little bit of a warehouse. It wasn't nearly what we have today, but it was anchored by speakers like Ben Bernanke. And I think very quickly Swift regretted their decision because they created more of a monster by pushing us out. Well, 9 years later, the world looks profoundly different. some of the biggest financial institutions in the world are here in this room with us. But it's not just them. We have the prime brokers, the application builders, the investment banks, the ETF issuers, as we just discussed, and everyone in between. Crypto and blockchain have moved from being taboo words to being part of the fabric of society.
Guys, you hear that? That is hunger. Now, these are the type of companies that I follow in stocks and in crypto, because you can learn a lot about their leaders. If you have a weak leader, then you're going to crumble at the first sign of trouble or the first roadblock is thrown up. Brad Garlinghouse has shown you how they went around things and they created their own lane, as I like to do here on Grow Rich, Grow Happy, guys. So take that and apply that to anywhere in your life, guys. If doors are being shut and windows are being shut on you, on anything you're trying to do, whether you're in corporate America or working at a grocery store, it doesn't matter. Create your own lane, guys. Don't accept no. So taking that, now I say this because I'm invested in XRP, as many of you watching this video is, but I want to jump up here because the other thing I want to look at right quick, guys, is this is the ISO 20022 implementation. Now, this is when everything is going to switch. The date we're looking at right here is right here. November. Is it still the end of CBPR and coexistence with banking? The way the old system is about to go away, and they said the coexistence period is scheduled to end on the 22nd of November, guys. It's just a few short weeks away. Now, everyone is expecting tokens like XRP and everything to just go to the moon. Pump your brakes. I don't believe that's going to happen right away, and I'm going to show you why, but it is going to happen. And by investing in tokens that are on the ISO list, and they have went through the rigorous hurdles to get ISO compliant, hence Zebic is on their way too, should have it by the end of this year, you can rest assured that the assets that you are in have cemented their place in society and this new global financial system. So what I want to do to help you understand what's going to happen, because everybody here ISO, but people don't understand it, I took the time to create this right here, guys. So I call it the benefit of ISO 20022, the ISO list. Okay, here's the things you need to understand. What it's going to do: richer data. Description: messages can carry up to 10 times more information than they could before, including structured fields for payment purpose, remittance details. Everybody hear remittance, but a lot of people don't understand what it means, like invoice numbers, and structured sender/receiver addresses. Now, this is the old system, and this is what it's going to do. Interoperability. It creates a single common global language for financial transactions, payments, securities, and trade, allowing different systems and payment infrastructures worldwide to communicate seamlessly. So things are going to be smoother. Messages are going to be sent. Now, when they send your money over there and they put when you transfer money across borders or move money, they can put longer text in there, longer messages now, so it is precise in every way. Straight through processing. Structured data allows systems to read and process transactions automatically with fewer errors and less manual intervention, leading to faster processing times and lower operation costs. So when you can add more messages, more message text, it can be more precise, and you don't get the errors that they get now with the transmission system that they use currently. Enhanced compliance. The enriched structured data makes it easier to perform anti-money laundering and sanctions screenings, significantly improving fraud prevention and regulatory reporting. Now, you heard all that, but I know what you guys want to know. How does this affect my bag? How does this affect my crypto? Here we go. I got it for you guys. Effect on crypto. Interoperability and institutional adoption, which is what we're looking for, and which is what is taking place now. ISO 20022 acts like a universal translator that lets crypto systems and traditional banks finally talk to each other. And that's what we're looking for. This is why everyone is on the ISO train and why they're stacking up on cryptos like XRP and Zebic. Compliance and transparency. ISO 20022 messages are like a smart shipping label for money. That's all I could think of, right? But I'm going to show you why. They carry all the required legal details like who is paying and why directly with the payment. This added transparency helps regulators stop money laundering and makes crypto transactions much easier to track and trust. If you don't have this, guys, if they don't integrate, crypto is going to fail to be adopted. But we already see that's not happening now. Advantages for the compliant cryptocurrencies. Here we go. And this is where we're talking about the ISO list. Those of you looking for the ISO list, you can go over to CoinMarketCap and they have a list of ISO tokens. But you have to remember, everything is not on there. While coins like XRP, Stellar Lumens, which is XLM, HBAR, and Algorand are not messaging standards themselves, these blockchain projects are building their payment systems to fully match the ISO 20022 rules. So you see how they're going to come together. Their goal is to become the next generational financial highways that integrate smoothly into the new global banking system. Hence, if they are integrated into the new banking system, guys, these are investments that you can bank on, pun intended. So with the ETFs and everything that's coming out for XRP and some of these other big ones out here, you already see that your investments is going to continue to grow in time. Now, here's the big one. Facilitating central bank digital currencies, that dreaded word CBDCs. ISO 20022 is the perfect standardized language for future central bank digital currencies. Guys, no one wants to hear this, right? Using it means CBDCs will be able to talk easily with all current and future global payment systems right away. Note, you know I couldn't leave Quant out. Quant, QNT, focuses on providing the technology to help this kind of seamless interoperability between different systems. Hence, they do it by way of their overledger system. Guys, I wanted to make this video because I want you guys to understand, because information is power. You know, you can hear the word ISO 20022 because it's thrown around everywhere. But sometimes, you know, it becomes just a word or a phrase that people say, clickbait or whatever. I wanted to break it down to its most infancy stage so everybody can understand what it is, why people use it now, and why November 22nd of this year is so important, because they're going to integrate and how crypto is going to work with it. Hence, how investing in any of the cryptos that I just mentioned here is cash in the bank, guys. And not only is it cash in the bank, it's cash in the banks that you understand. When people say, oh, XRP is not going to be anything, you can look at them and you can say, no, it really is. It's positioned themselves. And not only that, they have a leader in Brad Garlinghouse that is not going to take no for an answer. If the door is locked, he's going to kick it down. That's the type of person I am. So these are the type of people I follow. Guys, let me know down below what you think of the video. Smash that like button, give me a sub, and let me know which of these ISO tokens do you hold the most of and that you can't get enough of. Let me know, guys. To the next one. This your boy. I'm out. My heart